All right, everyone, welcome into Dark Season 1 finale, episode 10, called Alpha and Omega. Very, very, very excited to get into this finale. I'm really curious how they're going to go about ending this because a lot of shows will like wrap up things in season 1 while still leaving a trail for the next season. But with Dark, I don't know that I can necessarily expect that. I don't know. This might not even feel like a finale and they just expect us to just keep watching. Anyway, I don't know. I'm excited though. Thank you so much as always for being here and for joining me. And I'm so much looking forward to talking to you all about the entire season at once. The day of Mikkel's disappearance. Peter. And we're at a trucking. So my guess is he knows about this truck with the barrels. Maybe. Okay, this quote is back. This is one of my mom's favorite quotes. I've heard it so many times in my life. What? What? Mads. Wait, he's alive? Okay. This has changed things. Oh my god, what?
Tronte, ich bin's, Peter.
His whole demeanor now makes way more sense.
Es geht dein...
Because that would fuck me up too.
Mats.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine?
Das ist unmöglich. Er war plötzlich einfach da. Mats.
Like seeing your kid after 33 years and he looks exactly he looks the way he did when he went missing. Is this about to be... Nope, Helga's in 1986 at the moment. Claudia. What's up, girl?
Claudia? Es gibt eine Menge, das ich euch erklären muss.
All right, get explaining, girl.
Vorher müssen wir Mats an den Ort bringen, wo gefunden werden soll. Sonst bleibt nicht viel Zeit.
Okay, so Claudia... Fuck, man. Claudia knows what needs to be done with the kids. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that to... I don't know, I just felt like the show would be a show that I wouldn't really ever cry during, but that got me. Oh, right. He had the affair with Claudia on the night that Mads disappeared. I forgot about that. I'm glad I wrote that down. Okay, so sees Mads in 2019. Peter sees Mads fall out of a rip in the air. Portal? Time travel rift? Something like that. In the bunker. So yeah, Mikkel disappears. Mads comes in. A rip in the air. An exchange of sorts. November 12th, 2019. This is the day of Helga's incident, but it wasn't 2019, of course. It was 86. November 12th, 86. Who is... Oh. God damn it. No more meds for you? No more meds for you. Which makes sense. He was taking them because of the loss of his father. Well, he knows where his father... He knows more information now. She's breaking up with him. Yeah. Or not breaking up with him, but came clean about Jonas. Seems like. I love how everything's okay sounds like all is good in German. That's awesome.
Sie wissen ja, wie ist. Meistens kommt ja nach ein paar Stunden wieder.
So now we have 2 adults missing. That's gotta drum up some kind of fucking what the fuck conversation, right? I love how everyone sleeps up here when they travel. It's like the traveling hotel. Jonas was here, Helga's here. It is a good spot, to be fair. Although I'd be worried about teenagers coming up here to like smoke or something, or you know what? Get intimate.
Wusste was?
Der Junge aus der Zukunft.
Ooh, great idea, Jonas, to come here and talk to her.
Die ist für dich.
Wait, there were two of them?
Das ist unmöglich.
Was?
Ich habe ihn verbrannt. Wenn du es gewusst hast, warum hast du es dann nicht verhindert?
Ich wusste nicht, dass er sich das Leben nimmt.
Aber du hättest Mikkel retten können. Ich habe jetzt noch eine Oma und die ist Direktorin an meiner Schule. Ihr Mann, der nebenbei meine Mutter fickt, sucht seinen Sohn, der mein Vater ist.
Sorry, emotional moment, but the way the way he's explaining it.
Ich habe meine Tante geküsst.
Oh, yeah. Thing is, Inez won't know the first thing about time travel and
Was
how
da
to
schief läuft, das sind nicht die.
do anything.
Die sind okay. Was da schief läuft, bin ich.
No, no, you're not.
Wer sind wir, Gott zu spielen?
I'm such a believer of that. Everything happens for a reason.
Die Vergangenheit ist die Vergangenheit. Aber du lebst im Jetzt.
Okay, but this letter, I can't tell if Michael wrote two. Did we ever... The stranger. The stranger was the one who gave him the letter in that box. So does the stranger take it from Inez after this moment? Anyway, I don't want to focus on that too much.
Aber das, was ich zaubern will, ist unmöglich.
Oh,
Und was soll das sein?
go back.
Endlich aufzuwachen.
Oh. I'm glad we're still getting young Mikkel scenes.
Mein Name ist Egon Tiedemann. Vielleicht fangen wir einfach mal damit an, dass Sie mir Ihren Namen verraten.
Egon, ja, natürlich.
My only aim is to take many lives. The more, the better I feel.
Oh, English.
Es ist ein Song aus den 80ern. Ich kann Ihnen jetzt schon verraten, Sie werden ihn nicht mögen.
Was haben Sie mit Helge gemacht?
Er lebt noch. Er muss noch leben, sonst wären die beiden Kinder nicht tot. Ich kann ändern, dass das alles passiert, aber dafür muss ich raus hier.
You don't know that, Ulrich.
Sie wissen, was man hier mit Kindermördern macht.
Du dummes, dämliches Arschloch. Sollst du eigentlich schon oder kam das erst später, nachdem deine Frau dich verlassen hatte?
Wow.
Keinem habe ich was erzählt, dass du in der Klapse warst. Ich habe für dich gelogen. Dabei kannst du doch selber ganz gut lügen. Martha hat mir alles erzählt.
Das ist einfach so passiert. Ich wollte wirklich...
Was wolltest du nicht? Mit meiner Freundin rummachen? Du bist ein krankes Stück genau wie dein Vater.
Fight in the absolute pouring rain. God, if I lived in a place that rained this much,
Mann, was soll der Scheiß? Seid ihr bescheuert?
Verpiss dich!
Hey, don't threaten him with that. He'll fucking peace out to a whole other time. You'll never see him again, ever, in 2019, so careful what you wish for. As I say that. We still don't have proof of this, so I just gotta chill out.
Sie haben ihn repariert.
Das ist Ihrer.
That one's yours, this one's mine.
Den habe ich vor vielen Jahren gebaut. Es ist derselbe Apparat, nur nicht im gleichen Zustand.
And we saw Noah with one of these as well. Was there a third, or... Because I wrote that down at one point.
Dieses Ding hier. Das
Or sorry, no, the stranger. Never mind. Noah has never had one of these. It was a stranger I wrote that has it. Which obviously, duh. He kept Ulrich's phone all this time.
gedreht. War in den Bauplänen, aber ich wusste nie wofür. Dieses Ding kommuniziert mit
Oh.
nicht nur die Vergangenheit beeinflusst die Zukunft. Auch die Zukunft beeinflusst die Vergangenheit.
Oh, it's this future influencing the past shit that I can't wrap my head around.
Wie der Apparat in der Zukunft aussieht, hätte ich ihn nicht so bauen können.
No way.
Paradoxon.
Yeah.
Und diese Einlassung, die gab's auch nicht. Keine Ahnung, wozu die gut sein sollen.
137 CS. Ein radioaktives Isotop von
Is this what causes the rift thing? The opening in the air? It feels like that's what it would be for. The Higgs field.
Die durch einen elektromagnetischen Impuls zu einem schwarzen Loch implodiert. Das Gleiche muss bei dem Störfall im AKW passiert sein.
Warum haben Sie sich entschlossen, mir doch zu helfen?
Das ist ein großes Wort. Aber spielt es eine Rolle, ob diese Entscheidung darauf beruht, dass sie die Konsequenz aus einer Reihe kausaler Verkettungen ist, ob sie diesem unbestimmten Gefühl in mir entspringt, dass vielleicht alles in meinem Leben auf genau diesen einen Moment hinausgelaufen ist.
We only know a drop in an ocean.
Wie es ist in der Zukunft.
Ich hoffe, morgen schon anders als heute.
Oh. I don't know if we've ever had confirmation.
Dein Vater wurde doch entführt, als er klein war. Weißt du, wann genau das war?
That's 86, right? When we have those scenes with Tannhaus and the stranger. 86.
Das hängt alles zusammen.
Hör zu, Charlotte,
Später, okay?
Charlotte, you gotta talk to him at some point, girl. All right, we're in the 80s. Yep.
Kommen Sie zu mir. Du musst aufhören.
This is why Elder Helga kept saying, I have to stop him. He's talking about himself. He's using you.
Spricht sind Lügen. Ich glaube, Sie verwechseln mich.
No, honey.
Alles, was Noah sagt, ist eine Lüge. Er ist nicht auserwählt. Du bist nicht auserwählt. Will die Welt nicht vor dem Bösen retten. Er ist das Böse. Heute ist der Tag.
Oh my God, imagine being able to hug your past you. I would go back to me at like 4 or 5 years old and just hug her for 24 hours.
Du musst aufhören.
Okay, I have to write things down. 19 Helga tells 86 Helga, Noah lies. He's evil. To stop, don't. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Ich muss aufhören.
Is he gonna think to go back to 53 and talk to Kid him? Ugh. Maybe. Maybe he'll feel like that's the only way. Okay, so now that we've had a scene with the two Helgas talking together, then that really even more firmly with my theory about Jonas and the stranger talking to each other. We clearly have proof that that can happen.
Alles wird gut. Mach dir keine Sorgen, es wird alles gut, Mama.
This feels an awfully lot like a goodbye. Is that just me? That very much felt like a goodbye.
Charlotte hat mich nach der Hütte gefragt. Und Helge, was 53 passiert ist.
Noch ein paar Stunden, dann ist es vorbei. Alles, was sie gesagt hat, ist in den letzten 8 Tagen passiert.
Oh.
Steht.
Und warum sind dann die Hälfte der Seiten rausgerissen?
Oh.
Was passiert nach heute?
Nach heute ist alles neu.
Okay. I'm digging this finale so far because we are building to like after today.
Wenn es Gott nicht gibt, warum glauben wir dann an eine Lüge?
Weil wir jede Lüge dem Schmerz vorziehen. Vor Jahren.
Is that the book that Trant is holding?
Er sah aus, als wäre er im Krieg gewesen. Hat nicht viel gesprochen. In seinen Augen war diese Traurigkeit.
All right, he just mentioned Stranger and we get a camera pan to Jonas.
Manchmal habe ich ihn reden hören, im Schlaf. Wirre Worte.
So who are you, Noah?
Nichts ist umsonst. Ein ewig dauerndes Wunder des einen. Keine seiner Worte verstanden. Erst später, als der Schmerz zu mir kam, da habe ich verstanden, was er meinte. Den Schmerz hat dich gemacht, Helge. Aber er hat keine Macht mehr über dich.
Wer ist der Nächste?
Huh? What? Who was next for what? Thought that he was asking that in terms of like kids and burned eyes.
Sie können ihn noch gerne besuchen kommen. Ich bring dich in dein neues Zuhause. Da sind doch ganz viele andere Kinder. Hörst du mich?
Kommen Sie. Kommen Sie.
That's where she's gonna step in and...
Wissen Sie, ich habe mich entschieden, ich möchte adoptieren.
Es ist ein ziemlich aufwendiges Verfahren.
Ich weiß, der
Kann man
Junge mag
entscheiden.
mich. Er vertraut mir. Ich mag ihn auch.
What's the best outcome, then?
Welcher Tag ist heute?
Der 12.
Ich meine, welches Jahr?
86. Was machst du hier?
Ich hole jemanden zurück von den Toten.
Wie soll das gehen?
Das ist sehr kompliziert zu erklären.
Just a little.
Kannst du die zurückholen?
Nein, du musst sie holen, wenn sie noch jünger sind.
You have to find them when they're younger.
Aber dann sind sie doch noch gar nicht tot.
Das ändert aber nichts daran, dass sie einmal sterben werden.
Du spinnst ja.
Natural conclusion right there.
Er wird auch 9 Jahre alt. Er ist am 10. November 1953 in
Unknown person. Ulrich. Oh my gosh. Yo! You're the best person to have seen this. So awesome. I'm really worried that Ulrich is gonna like straight up die in this time. Like, are we really about to witness his death right now?
Wo's Helge?
And that's Daniel Conwald. I mean, Ulrich deserves that. Okay.
Wer sind Sie?
I love when this song plays in this show. Oh dear. So Noah knew that he would show up in that exact place on that exact day. Now Jonas is in the fucking crazy room. Sick. Love this for us.
Hey, was soll das? Was ist das hier?
Das war nicht ich. Das war Noah.
Wo bin ich? Was ist das hier?
Das hier ist eine Art Prototyp einer Zeitmaschine. Und du bist das Versuchskaninchen. Passage in der Höhle liegt genau unter diesem Bunker. Steht sie offen, läuft die Energie durch diesen Raum.
Okay.
Aber man muss sie verstärken.
Okay.
Allerdings funktioniert sie noch nicht ganz.
Okay.
Lassen Sie mich hier raus.
Das kann ich.
No, yeah. They have to be the same person.
Wer sind Sie?
I'm you? Please say that.
Weißt du das nicht? Der Brief. Du hast ihn verbrannt. Und trotzdem existiert er noch. Du wirst diesen Brief fast 33 Jahre bei dir tragen, bevor du ihn weitergeben wirst. An dich selbst. Ich bin du. Mein Name ist Jonas Kahn.
Yes.
Ich habe dir diesen Brief geschickt.
Yes.
Oder sollte ich sagen mir? Alles, was du erlebst, habe ich bereits erlebt.
Hm.
Ich habe diesen Brief verbrannt, genauso wie du, und habe ihn von unserer
Got it back from our... Yeah, I called it. Called it.
Wir folgen dem immer gleichen Pfad. Wieder und wieder und wieder.
Das ist verrückt!
Again and again.
Das macht überhaupt gar keinen Sinn! Du kannst dich jetzt entscheiden, mich hier freizulassen! Los,
Dude, trust future you.
gedacht,
He
das
has
ist
seen some shit. He's telling you to calm your ass down.
Nicht zu dem wirst, was ich heute
Yeah.
bin.
Yeah.
Verändere ich jetzt meine
Yeah.
Vergangenheit, verändere
Yeah.
ich auch meine Gegenwart. Und dann kann ich dieses Loch nicht ein für alle Mal zerstören.
Destroy the whole. Mhm.
Warum hast du Martha geküsst? Wir sind nicht frei in dem, was wir tun. Weil wir nicht frei sind in dem, was wir wollen.
Stopp! Ich will das Mickel zurück. Ich will, dass es wieder normal ist.
Gotta face reality, my guy.
33 Jahre später. Ich will das immer noch. Unser Vater ist nur ein kleiner Teil eines riesigen Geschwürs. Ich habe Dinge gesehen, die kein Mensch jemals sehen sollte.
I wonder if we're gonna see that in seasons 2 and 3. Stuff that he wishes he wouldn't have seen. Ah, what a great scene. Oh my gosh. And to reveal that in the finale, I'm sure that there were probably people that figured these two were the one and the same. I'm nervous about what Jonas has to go through now. This fucking bunker room, crazy place. But I am very fascinated by his character arc, though. Like, I am so excited for more with him and older him. Especially because older him, we've seen him so much with that guy, Tannhaus, and that machine. But yeah, just fucking... Why did I decide to start speaking then? This is the accident. November 12th, 86. I didn't think we were like an actual accident, like a car accident. Oh, Helga. I don't want to believe that Helga, I feel like he is so innocent in all of this, but there's still so much about him we don't know. Isn't this Noah's car? Old man Helga, how'd you get a car? My God, older him hit younger him. This is fucking crazy, dude. The whole future influencing the past is fucking crazy to me. What does Noah want? Great fucking question, honestly. Oh no, this is Noah's car. Yeah, okay, it looks different.
Gleich findet alles seinen Anfang.
Maybe this is future Bartosz?
Es wird das Loch zerstören, aber
Older Jonas will destroy the hole, but he doesn't realize that he will be the one to trigger its
Maschine ist nicht dafür da, das Loch für immer zu vernichten.
Sick, okay.
Überhaupt erst entstehen zu lassen. Er denkt, er sei der Erlöser.
So all of this is Jonas's fault then.
Er hat ihn belogen. Die meisten Menschen sind nur Bauern auf einem Schachbrett, geführt von fremder Hand.
Maybe we never know. Maybe we actually never know how it starts because they did mention we only know a drop in an ocean. I'm never forgetting that line.
In einem ewigen Krieg zwischen Gut und Böse. Und draußen gibt es zwei Gruppen, die die Vorherrschaft.
Two groups.
Licht und Schatten. Wir gehören zum Licht. Vergiss das nicht. Aber nie wurde ein Sieg ohne Opfer errungen.
I don't know that I have any solid predictions on who Noah is.
Wissenden dafür sorgen, dass jeder Schritt genauso getan wird wie zuvor.
All right. Literal rest in peace to older Helga. Like, we will just not see him again.
Wirklich unmenschlich, das sind die anderen. Die haben alles menschlich.
Which means 2019 Charlotte and whoever else in the family. Claudia belongs to the shadow. Never trust her?
Egal, was sie dir erzählt. Jonas hat ihr vertraut und...
Jonah trusted her before and he will trust her again. But then what were they saying about Noah? 2019 Helga told 86 Helga that Noah lies. He's evil. Don't believe him.
Wir werden den Menschen
This scene feels so much like a mirror of Jonas and Jonas.
seinem Schmerz.
Like older Noah is preparing Bartaj
Kannst du das?
for his future self, right? Trying to coach, kind of like what Jonas is doing to younger him. Has done that now twice, like in two very, very big ways. We've seen that man before. Wasn't it literally like, whoa, wasn't it literally like the first episode? But I can't tell if that's him, like in between teenage Jonas and current him, or it's a different person entirely. I love that this happens in all times, like the light flicker, yeah, like every year. Wait, what? They were just looking at a fucking Raider commercial, and that was only in the 80s. Oh my gosh. Okay, Claudia. What a fucking gun you have there. I wasn't confident on the... Yeah, now this makes sense. Oh, Helga. It's gonna be Helga, because they're both in this room. Yeah, okay. Okay. Whoa! This is so fucking crazy. I love it so much. Wow. They switched places, didn't they? This is what we saw at the start of episode 7? Okay. They swapped and now Jonas is in 53. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That'll be fun. He'll get to see his young grandmother. But now my question is, what the hell happens with Helga in 86? Oh, don't do that to me, show. Okay, so they didn't switch places. So wait, this means Jonas is back in... 'Cause yeah, Claudia, this is her place now. These sounds outside. Just thunderstorm? I think so. Where the fuck? No, sorry, not where.
Hey du! Hey du! Runter auf den Boden!
Wo bin ich hier? Welches Jahr ist es?
Are we in 2052? Are we in 2052?
Willkommen in der Zukunft.
Wow. Okay. Does this show give us... I'm just checking. I figured this show probably wouldn't, but I'm like, maybe I'll see if there's a post-credits scene. There's not, which is totally fine, of course. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. Jonas is in the future, and if we're sticking to this 33 years, then he is now in 2052. I almost thought we were back in time. I almost guessed 1920, but then I was looking at the vehicles, and I'm like, well, that doesn't really make sense at all, right? Damn, this is crazy. What does this description say? Peter gets a shock. Jonas learns the truth about his family. But there are more surprises still to come. Helga makes a sacrifice. Oh! Rest in peace, old Helga. I'm sorry that everyone thought you had dementia. Jesus Christ. But of course, like, I mean, I can't wait to go back and rewatch, like, from the very beginning of this season. Cause yeah, I can't wait to re-listen to all of those Helga scenes and what he was saying, and everyone's like, oh, he's just dementia. It's like, no, man. I mean, yeah, it makes sense because he's old and like saying things that don't make an ounce of sense with your understanding of things. But Helga has been through it, and I feel so bad for younger him because I don't know that I want to trust Noah. I feel like I can't trust Noah. And weirdly, I would rather trust Claudia because Claudia was the first female director of the power plant, and she was also friends with Helga, and like, you know, older her, you can tell that she like knows what's up. And I wrote down from last episode, like, she knows what needs to be done with the kids because she said we had to move Mads to where he will be found. So like she knows stuff. Noah says don't trust Claudia and that Jonas will trust Claudia in the future. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for season 2 now. So we've got Jonas, current him, 2019 Jonas is now in the future. I'm really curious how that worked though. I was convinced that Helga and him were swapping places through that like portal thing, but not the case. Helga went through it, but Jonas got fucking sent to the future. So I find that very interesting. I have no predictions on what happens with Jonas now, but I cannot wait to see 2052. I'm confused about the setting, I'll admit, because I mean, a lot can happen in 33 years. A lot can happen in fucking 33 years. So I'm very curious. Like, I know that in 2019, they're shutting down the plant, but in that 2052 shot, you could see that there were buildings still standing, but that had exploded. And then there's signs around about radiation and all this stuff. And then there's so many burned vehicles and wires and shit everywhere. And then this fucking giant truck of, anyway, I'm really curious who, like the woman that said, welcome to the future. I'm really curious who that is. I can't help but feel like it's a character that we already know. Somehow. No, that wouldn't make sense. No, actually could. No, she looked, can't really tell how old she was. She could be the daughter. She could be the daughter of someone that we know. Anyway, I'm excited for 2052 because our family trees are going to keep expanding. I'm sure of it. And we're going to see some of these characters older. So we're going to have to remember new faces, guys. New faces and names, and the tree just continues to expand. I'm excited for that, actually. My notes are just getting longer and longer and longer, and I don't know how to feel about that, but that's okay. Anyway, gosh, this was so good. Definitely the best scene for me was, I mean, there were a number of really good scenes. Obviously, the very beginning with Trant seeing Mads the day he disappeared, like seeing him like that all this time later, like super emotional moment. Did not expect for that to hit me as hard as it did. That was a very good scene. We now have greater understanding for like why Peter has been acting the way he's been acting ever since Mikkel disappeared. He's been, and there's still definitely like unanswered, or there's still more there, I think. Charlotte seeing the photo of Ulrich from back in 1953. That is amazing, and I'm so glad she found that. I'm so happy that she found that because I can't help but feel like Charlotte is going to go down this hole and perhaps become a traveler herself and end up in these various years. But it's also hard to say because I also strongly believe that most of our characters are not gonna end up finding out about time travel or whatever, and they'll just essentially be ignorant to everything, but they'll be confused by stuff, of course. Unless this show is gonna go down the path of like actually having a resolution and maybe like a fixed, well, not necessarily fixed, but maybe like y'all just have to be okay with this, and like this is the truth, and like this is how shit works. Congratulations, you are in a repetitive, never-ending loop. Yeah, you're fucked, basically. We'll see though. I have no idea. But yeah, the best scene for me was the Jonas to Jonas conversation in the bunker through the little peephole. I'm so glad for that. I'm so happy we have confirmation. I love that they waited until the finale to do it. I think that decision was great because I do feel like, I can't remember when I predicted it or when the theory came to my mind. I feel like it was early though. I can't help but feel like I said that maybe after episode 4. Episode 4, episode 5 is like somewhere in there. I'd have to go back to my posts and read your comments to like jog my memory about when that was, but it was early. It was early. So to kind of like just patiently wait for that information and then have it dropped in the finale. I love it. I love it. Because every scene in between when it came to my mind and then when we actually got it, like it was just every single time it was just, it felt more validating. I'm like, it has to be him. It has to be him. That was just, oh my gosh. Like these actors, the way that they both put the work into like just line delivery, facial expressions, the way they walk, and then we got to give props to like the hairstylist that works on this show, like making, you know, the stranger's hair, older Jonas's hair, like basically be the exact same style but just a little bit longer. Like just A++. I love it so much. And now they wouldn't just do it for Jonas and then not do it for anything else, right? So in the case of Noah and Bartosz in the car, we've now had that 3 times, and I can't help but feel like maybe they are the same in the way that younger and older Jonas are the same person, right? It kind of felt too mirrory to me. Like it just felt like a very similar situation, and just a lot of the words that Noah was saying. And then also like, and then if they're not the same person, then my question becomes, why does Noah care about this kid in particular? Maybe it's because he's a Tiedemann. Both his father and his grandmother were directors of the plant. And we know that the plant obviously makes a big impact into this story in some way that still isn't fully clear, because we keep just getting like little drops of information here and there, but otherwise like we don't know the full understanding of things with that. But maybe that's why he's picking him. Well, actually, no, I didn't even think of this. Shit, I didn't even think of this. Noah actually may have done this because he's Jonas's best friend. Noah seems to kind of have it out for Jonas in a way. Do you guys get that vibe, or is that just me? There's something going on there. So that's kind of my question now going into season 2. Like, why does Noah care so much about him in particular? What path does... Well, we know it's weird because like we know where Jonas ends up because we've seen it through adult him, future him. But I'm curious on the path that he gets there. Like I'm really, I'm excited for it. What else do I want to talk about? Ulrich. So he's not dead yet, but I can't help but feel like he will be, potentially. I don't know that I have any theories about what happens with Ulrich. Like, I don't want to believe that he is going to die in 53, but he very well could. He very well could. If he doesn't, does he then end up going back to 2019 in season 2? Let's pretend he goes back to 2019. He is going to go to, well, he'll want to go to Charlotte, I think, but more important, like Charlotte will want to go to him. Like Charlotte is going to want to, because as far as Charlotte knows, he's just missing. But now that she's seen proof that he existed in 53, she's now gonna go, okay, he's there right now. Like he's missing from art, so he did successfully go back. If Ulrich is able to get back to 2019, like that could be really fun. And that would be a really, just from a story perspective, that could be really cool. Like him and her working together to try and figure out what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? I can't help but feel like we're building to different groups trying to figure out what's going on. We've got like the Noah side of things. We've got the Charlotte, Ulrich, Jonas. Like we've got these little like groups of people, or maybe just them by themselves. And then we've got Tannhaus as well, which I'm gonna lump him in with Jonas because those two have a good little working relationship, we'll call it. All right. I don't know that I have anything else left to say. There's a lot of characters I didn't talk about, but I don't really feel like it's important to talk about them at the moment. But Stranger, I literally just looked at the word Stranger. Season 2. Actually, hang on. Let's talk about, okay. The Boris Newald thing is going to come in season 2, I'm sure of it, because we just got dropped that information last episode, and that was it. So Alexander, Boris, that's going to be dug more into in season 2, I feel. And then Mr. Torben Waller, the policeman with the eye patch. He's been present this whole season, here and there. I think he's going to have a much larger presence in season 2, especially because Charlotte relies on him a lot and she talks to him a lot about stuff, I think. So something's going to go on with him, I'm sure. We haven't checked in on the Obendorfs in a hot minute. I'm realizing, like, I've got, Jürgen, Ola, and Eric written down. I have no notes beside Jürgen or Ola. We've only seen Eric once, and that was, well, not technically once, but essentially once. We've seen Eric. Anyway, I'm wondering if that family is gonna... Yeah, anyway. Okay, I think I'll just end it there. I'm very, very excited to get into season 2. Next week is going to be fun. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. I cannot wait to discuss thoughts on the season, this finale. This portal thing is interesting because, like, clearly something is working, but also everyone seems to think, or not everyone, but like, well, sort of everyone. I don't know. They're meddling with things that they don't understand and ultimately causing a bunch of bullshit is basically the TLDR of this show, I feel. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week for the season 2 premiere. Until then, have a good one. Take care.